We'll say the one other interesting thing, though, while I saw the commentary moving around that everyone was like, wow, Charlemagne made academics look stupid, which is not a huge shock based on seeing them together. I would kind of predict that result. But I will say, I thought Charlemagne took a huge L in that I really never knew up until a clip hit my algorithm that he was legitimately like deep in with Roc Nation. I thought that was academics talking.
Man, this Roc Nation crap got a stronghold on the industry, man. Now, Ebro and Rosenberg been doing a show together for 20 years. And they're small hats. They're supposed to be friends and family. And they pretty much been getting along on a New York radio show for years. We know that they got fired from the New York show and they started a new show. Well, they was having a conversation about Charlemagne, who both of them dislike, but he works for Roc Nation. And when Rosenberg started to call out Roc Nation and Charlemagne, man, he seen the bad side of Ebro. Ebro went, it just got ugly quick.
I did not know that.
Well, look, I this is what I will say.
I just thought he wore the hat.
Being invited, if you have money, being invited to make an investment in things is something that people with money do. Doesn't mean that you're necessarily in with a particular person because you made an investment.
I mean, it's pretty in.
No, not true.
Listen, let me tell you, as someone who's never been in, it's in.
But you don't have money to invest.
That's
like
not
that.
true. I mean, how do you know? How do you know what Charlemagne invested?
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything.
So all these stations play nice with Roc Nation because Roc Nation solicits them or reaches out to them and promises them things. You know, we know that Jay-Z was trying to get this $1 billion casino thing. And he'll use the Angela Rye's and the Charlemagnes to talk good to them because they're good character witnesses for them. Right, where they'll sign off to allow him to have it. You know, these guys are good in the community. They're trustworthy. If you invest in them, it looks good. So Ebro wants to get a part of that too. Rosenberg, on the other hand, is calling that stuff out, and he's exposing it because they don't really like Charlemagne. But Ebro start taking shots at Rosenberg, right? And it started getting real ugly because we know what Roc Nation basically is known for, and it's been called out on so many levels by so many people. But Ebro has always been an a-hole, right? So, and I can care less for neither one of these people. But Ebro just started being a bully, right?
So I don't know. But I'm just saying,
Ebro, I have money to invest in things. No one asked me to be a part of anything.
Well, then
because I'm not gonna roll over. They know I'm too much of a risk. I am seen as, I believe, a risk to be too close to people. Either that or they just, at least I can be grateful that quietly people think I have nothing in my pocket. But what I'm saying is, don't say it's not nothing to be asked to be part of a group to invest. Of course that's something.
Well, no.
That's legitimately being down.
No, it's being in business with people, yes, but it's not being on someone's payroll. It's not necessarily being
the word payroll is him trying to take shots.
Yeah.
But it is compromising. You are no longer an objective critic of
I've definitely and for that matter, right? If it's a legitimate investment. If I make a legitimate investment in something and I put my money up and there's documents signed on, I can say what the fuck I want to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my money. I can say what the fuck I want to say. It's my
it's crazy. You just threw out you don't have money to invest in me. That was wild. Out of nowhere, you're like you don't even have anything to invest in anything.
Well, because I haven't seen you invest in anything, so I didn't know if that's what you're doing with your money.
But that's still a crazy thing to throw at someone.
No, it's not.
I mean, I know. I'm telling you, no one in that world. You're a cool guy club in the industry, bro. I've never been in it.
Make a phone call.
I'll be honest. Part of me wants to be, and part of me is like, I don't like that crowd.
Well, then you got to make a decision. If you want to make investments with people making money, you got to make some relationships. So do you have money to invest or not? Because if you did, you would make a phone call and be like, yo, what are you guys working on?
You did it again. No, that's two separate things. There's having money to invest, and then there's, am I good? Either A, do I want to play those games with people, and am I good at playing those games with people? I don't think I'm particularly good at it. I don't think I think I'm judgmental, and I can be like, I don't want to be a part of that crowd. You suck it up and hang around people you don't like to do those things. I don't think I can. I already have to do it.
You already do it.
I already have to do it, but I already do it.
You already do it. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I can't do it more.
You do it for work. You do it to hang out with wrestlers. You do it to do sports. You do it all day anyways. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
You're just talking.
Do I have to do more of it, though?
If you want to make some money, What the fuck,
You
man?
do have to choose where you want to
Yeah,
go.
but you have to do it always with people that you don't fuck with.
Who has the money?
And not always, unless you find some cool
Find
people
some
that you
people
do
with
wanna
money
invest
that you
in.
like.
But,
I don't know.
Because how about this?
Right.
That's why I said you don't have money to invest. Because you're not actively doing it.
But that's
not a slight.
It
That's
feels
your,
like a
you wouldn't be having this convo with me if you had money to invest. You would have been made phone calls, or you would have been hanging out with people that
why
you
do you
like.
not realize?
Because it makes it sound like Rosenberg's broke.
Yeah,
like,
bro, you sound like a dick. Shut the fuck.
You sound like a dick.
No, you don't.
No, you sound like
an
an
words you use.
No, you're
sound
saying
like
I
don't
asshole.
have money.
You know why? Let me tell you why you're a hoe.
And see, ever since they got fired, the ship has been leaking oil over there. And I think Ebro was waiting to take off on Rosenberg. Now, Ebro was talking about selling out. Rosenberg was talking about he ain't selling out. First of all, you ain't got to sell out. You're born in. You're born in, Rosenberg. You're born in, and you're in media, right? So you're there. You're placed there to speak in a manner the way they want you to speak, through a teleprompter. So, yeah, you don't hang out with that crowd, but you're born into a crowd that controls everything, right? Ebro just being an a-hole because Ebro is basically telling everybody, listen, I'm selling out. I'm going where the money is. They got the money, then that's where I'm at. Pretty much. That's what he's pretty much saying. So it's already a done deal with him. So I sit and I listen without the emotion. I hear everything, right? And academics is always calling Rosenberg broke. So Ebro was taking a shot at Rosenberg, so academics to throw academics out of it. Like, because the show is over, it's not doing too good, right? The show ain't doing too good, and Ebro pretty much went out. They not gonna have their relationship is pretty much over.
Something, Laura Styles. Why do you soft shoe around Rosenberg's feelings?
It's not that I don't. You're very aggressive, and I just try to be a little bit. It ain't about me.
I'm asking about you.
Okay, because you're very aggressive, I just try to be a little bit more understanding.
What are you trying to understand?
And just a little, I don't know, a little nicer.
Why?
But I do tell him. when he's tripping. I absolutely.
So in this
tell
scenario,
him.
I didn't see this Mom Donnie convo.
So we were live. So I was looking at him like, "You really going there?" And I even was giving him like the eyes, like, and he's like, "What? We got to tell the audience what's really going on." So he just kind of went off because we've been having scheduling issues trying to get a sit down with the mayor, and for some reason he's like annoyed that we have to go down to City Hall.
And I'm gonna say this to Rosenberg's face: you're up about the mayor not able to make it. You're not available later in the afternoon because you got WWE or ESPN or other things. I have a whole other gig that I got to do with Apple Music. We're not just like, you don't know if these other individuals are they might be capturing Mom Donnie at 7 o'clock at a press thing or be available in the evenings after he's leaving Gracie, man. You don't know what's going on, bro. You playing yourself. Yes, Rasan.
Just to be play devil's advocate a little bit, I think Rosenberg's issue is also the dollars and cents. Because, we have a great setup here with a lot of cameras. To go to Gracie, we will have to rent some gear for 15 minutes.
Hey, yo,
I also
Rasan.
don't think he thinks it makes a lot of sense.
Who cares?
So, is it his money?
It's all of you guys' money, right?
Is it though? Is it though? If we being transparent, is it all of our money?
Ebro.
So now the whole thing is just off the rails, and they just going crazy on each other.
Let me tell you why you're a hoe. Because you just called me no reason.
No, it is for a reason.
No, it's not. It's because you're being a hoe because you don't know how to invest.
That's different.
You don't know.
So then say that. I listened to
you. Don't have money to invest.
Yo, my man, what's wrong with you? We keep going
you
over
don't.
this. You keep saying the same
you
thing.
Don't.
But you don't know that.
And I'm going to keep calling you if you keep saying that.
Listen, man.
Bro, stop.
Listen. If you had money to invest. If you had money to invest. If you had money to invest,
stop saying
you wouldn't be talking like you're talking right now.
No, it's because I don't understand the disrespect repeatedly, bro.
Because
you're
you
wrong.
Sound nuts.
That I said I don't know people.
No, you said
I don't know this crowd.
No,
you're like, well, you don't have money.
What crowd? There is no crowd. There's people that have money, and you talk to them.
So these guys is just fighting, and the show was pretty much over. Ebro is ready to sell out, man. Go over there on the Roc Nation side where that money is. Rosenberg is going back to his family. But he was calling him a B because he was embarrassing them on the show because they've known each other for so long. So this is personal because they've been around each other for a long time and they know each other's business, right? So for him to do that, man, that was crazy, man. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man, about these two, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.